My daughter, she's good for nothing. Let her go with you to the city. That is your payment." With tears in her eyes, she packed her clothes inside a black plastic bag. Nobody hugged her, nobody prayed for her. Her little half-brother, Chidi, stood behind the house, crying as he waved goodbye. And Chiamaka followed Adebayo to the city. The journey to the city was long and tiring. The bus passed through many towns, trees, and dusty roads. Chiamaka sat close to the window, staring outside. She wasn't sure how to feel. She had just left the only home she knew, even though that home was full of pain. She had no idea where she was going or what would happen next. But deep inside her heart, she prayed quietly, "Lord, please don't let this man be mean like my father. Please give me peace. I'm tired." Adebayo didn't say much during the journey. He just kept looking straight ahead, thinking deeply. Every now and then, he would glance at her and sigh. She looked so tired, so small, like someone who had carried too much pain on her shoulders. Finally, they reached the city. Everything looked different. Tall buildings, cars with bright lights, people walking fast, noise everywhere. Chiamaka held her bag tightly, trying not to look lost. She had never been to the city before. They took a small three-wheeled taxi to the end of a quiet street. Adebayo paid the driver, then led her down a short path lined with flowers. Then he stopped in front of a big black gate. He knocked. A few seconds later, the gate opened slowly. Chiamaka gasped. Her mouth opened, but no words came out. The yard was wide and clean. The main house was painted white and looked like something from a movie. Flowers were neatly planted by the walkway, and there was even a small fountain in the corner. They passed the main house and stopped at a small but neat building behind it. It had one bedroom, a sitting room, a small kitchen, and a bathroom. It was called the boys' quarters. "This is where I live," Adebayo said with a smile. Chiamaka looked around. The place was clean and peaceful. "I just got a job a few days ago as a security guard," he continued. "The owner of the house is very kind. She gave me this place to stay for free." Chiamaka looked at him, surprised. "Really?" "Yes," he nodded. "She lives in the main house with her only son. She said I can stay here as long as I keep the yard safe." Chiamaka looked at the small house again. It wasn't as big as the main building, but to her it felt like a palace. It had a roof that didn't leak, a door that locked, and a bed with clean sheets. It was far better than the mat she used to sleep on in the kitchen back home. She smiled faintly for the first time in a long time. "If this is God's plan for me, then so be it," she said quietly. Adebayo looked at her. "Are you okay with it?"